F2 stream of PSF1. I'm not your usual streamer, but the other one didn't make it, I believe. So you'll have to do it with me, as we just joined the finishing part of qualifying. We have Vermeer, the championship leader, is on his lap, I believe. We have 11 people, not that much. Let me just check some quick things on my phone, because I need to message Penny where the stream is held, because I didn't switch my YouTube account, so it's all on my own account, as you can clearly see. Let me just message him. Okay, so we completely missed qualifying, where Jay Ghost is now on a pole position. Noah's on third. Farmer actually quits his lap, so that's probably yeah, that's the final grid. Is Jay Ghost on pole, Joram joins him on the front row in second, and we have Noah on third. If Farmer can just retire his car now, so we don't have to wait for animation to finish, then we can quickly head into tonight's race in F2, which hopefully is going to be a good one. Spain is usually a pretty boring one, because overtaking opportunities are limited here. We're going to see most moves being done in turn 1, probably just diving with the DRS open, or turn 10 if I'm not mistaken, after the back straight. Not again with DRS, because it's just too twisty, this circuit. It's fun, it's challenging, definitely sector 3. We are going to see some drivers struggle, I believe. And it's going to be a fun one, hopefully. Did anyone invalidate lap times? Yeah, we have some invalidated. This and next lap invalidated for Dylan even. Ryan had terminal damage here and DNF'd. And some invalid laps, but it doesn't matter that much. So now we have the classic 2-minute wait, I believe it is, for the race to start, for the formation lap to start. Let me just quickly check the standings of the championship in F2 as well. So like I said, Vermeer is the championship leader with 51 points. I think the number 2 isn't racing on 26 points, so Vermeer has a big enough gap by probably winning 2 and get 1 fastest lap as well. We've got Steve AMG on 25 points, Jay Ghost on 18, Ryan on 15, Noah on 12, King Pete on 12, Bois on pole on 12, Egley on 10, Tuffy on 8, Alice on 6, Trench on 2, and all the other drivers are on 0 points. So we're going to see some movement in the standings, because it's a pretty close one here. Maybe if Noah has a good result, he will move up to like P3, P4 in the standings, which, probably P3 at max. So that would be pretty good for him. We have Racing Point with 69 points in Constructors Championship lead, Red Bull with 38 in second. Then we've got the Alfa Romeos with 25 points, Renault with 21 points, the Williams with 12 points, Ferrari with 12 points, Mercedes with 10 points, Toro Rosso with 8 points, Haas with 2 points, and McLaren with 0 points. So that's a quick look at the standings. We're going to jump live to the formation lap now, with Jaharm actually jumping Ghost in the formation lap. Gives the position back, really nice. Yeah, so probably most of the overtaking will be done in turn 1. Going to stay on board with Jay Ghost. This one can be flat out if you put your fuel and fuel can be on standard, but if you put your ERS to none, pretty much the whole race turn 3 is going to be a flat one. Let's actually fit it. So we actually have Faramir on the hearts, which can be an interesting one, because I've learned by, well, actually witnessing it, that if you start on the hearts and you're not quicker, or at least as quick as the medium runners, you're going to get a pretty tough time trying to get back into the race. But Faramir isn't, of course, on top of the championship. Doesn't have no reason he is there, so I'm sure he'll make the most of it with his teammate J Ghost on pole position. So Racing Point looking very strong here. Just waiting for everyone to get back to the grid now, and then we can start this third round of PSF1 F2 season 15. Can you please give me the other camera again? I don't care about the back of those cars. Game, please. Oh well, it's Sunday, 26th of January, and we have 5 lights there are out right now, and the car should be on the way. Let's see who has a good start. It's Jacobs who has to cover off the inside against Yaron, because Yaron had a slightly better start maybe. Ooh, no, having a look on the inside of Yaron. Can he stick it round the... Ooh, that Yaron around. Because of the camera, I didn't see if they touched. But it was Noah on the outside, Yarham on the inside. It looked like Noah gave him plenty of space on the inside. Faramir on third with hearts now after that start, so he didn't lose any positions, he just gained the one on Yarham, but we'll check the position gained or lost in a bit. Jordan, J Ghosts, ooh, there's a crash, and yep, that's someone off, I think. Yep, Dylan off. I saw Toast off as well because of that. Probably didn't hit each other because they both still have 100% of front wing. Yes, they do. Then we got Alice in the back with no front wing, so something happened there. In the lead, still J Ghost with Noah changing him down. And let's see the position that's on the detail. Positions change. So Yaram lost 6, because 5 now, because Teffy had a bit. Yaram losing 5, Ryan gaining 5, he's on the hearts as well, so he's looking pretty good. Started in 11th, of course. Then we got Fair up 2, King Pete up 1, Faramir up 1, and just Noah up 1. Everyone on the top actually gaining 1 free position because of Yarham's half spin, full spin, because I don't know what it was. Jordan has a reasonably big gap already with 1.5 seconds to Noah. King Pete and Faramir actually chasing Noah down. Then there's a pretty big gap to Fair. It's a gap of 2.9, almost 3 seconds now. So I would say if the top 4 can remain this pace, they are pretty sure to keep their top 4 position. Not in the way they are right now, but they're looking pretty good to actually hold that top 4 position. Ellis retired from the session. Can we see his car? Where did he go off? With J Ghost obviously setting past lap, and now Faramir with slipstream probably ahead of Noah. Okay, so gap to a leader. Yeah, there's a huge gap already. J Ghost really just went flying. It's a pretty, actually, it's just top 4. Then you've got Fear and Ryan. Then you've got Joram, a couple seconds behind them, and then you just have a huge gap to Daffy because I think he already made his stop. Yeah, so bottom 4 made a stop with one of them retiring, probably in the pit stop then. There really aren't that much battles right now. But we've got Noah trying to hold off King Pete here. And that's probably the only battle that's going to happen now. Noah does have his DRS on Faramir, but he's way too far back to even think about a move. We've got Yaram, Ryan and Fear now pretty close as well. So we're going to watch the gap between Noah, King Pete and Faramir while we actually watch this. Ooh, that's Fear off, and that's a wall Fear. Didn't look like any contact was made, so probably a mistake on his own, because it's a pretty tough corner to take, because your left tires are going to be a little bit elevated because of the curb, and that spins your car around pretty easily. Now Yaram on the mediums chasing down Ryan on the hards. King Pete is looking pretty good here as well with DRS. Noah doesn't have DRS here. Thanks you for not diving that way too far back. So King Pete's probably going to have a look on the main straight. He's going to focus on them now because Yaram and Ryan have about the same gap and they're on the same part of the track, but just with a 3-second delay almost. Does Noah have enough to keep King Pete behind him? Let's see, he's only on high ERS, so I don't think he's fighting it that much. I think he just wants a nice race, don't get damaged, don't spin, just finish it, get the points he just wants, and not struggle against anyone too much. Or hopefully, maybe he's trying to stay within King Pete's his DRS range. Ooh, just when we talked about Noah. His rear tire just hit the grass on the exit and that spins him into the wall. Lap 5, so he could he could actually just put on the softs and do 6 laps on those softs, then go to the hards and try to finish the race. That's probably best for him now. We have seen Yaram overtake Ryan. That's yellow to sector 1. Who's in sector 1? Ooh, I think it was Fear, wasn't it? I can't change the camera type to see his front wing, so it would be nice. I think it's broken. Is it? No, it's not. Is it broken? He is in the McLaren, so... No, it was a blender reference. It was a bad one, sorry. Ryan still chasing... no, actually, it's now... Yeah, it's Ryan chasing after Yaram, but Yaram has the softer combative tire, so I imagine him being quicker. And he is. Let's see what Noah puts on, because there really isn't any fight right now. He is going to another set of mediums, so yeah, his tires are glitchy. Let's check. Yeah, on another set of mediums. Could have probably done softs, because they can last you about 9 laps, I believe it is. Then that's more than enough time to drive those, go to hards, then finish your race. Fear and Ryan. Fear on the softer compound tire, probably looking for a move. Ooh, Ryan missing some of his front wing, so I'm guessing he spun somewhere as well now into the gravel. That slows him way down, so Fear has an easy little move there, if you can call it a move. Look at those gaps. every single gap is 2 seconds or more. But we've got Noah now chasing after Tuffy on fresher tires. So, and Dylan on behind him is on harder tires, which are more worn than his. So I think at some point Noah will catch up to Tuffy and try his luck there. This race, oh yeah, of course we got Ryan in the pit as well, going to a set of medium tires. Joining in 9th probably, nope, 10th, because Toast is closer than I thought. Is it? Is it? Yeah, it is. Well, I'm just going to ride with J Ghost then. Because the gap between him, no actually Ryan, oh, that's a little bit of a drift from J Ghost if I saw correctly. Let me actually open my phone, open my phone to check the stream, because I saw someone posted a message. Yeah, Varamir is closing in on J Ghost by around about 2-3 tenths a lap, I think, if I'm correct. But I'm going to switch it to Ryan because he's actually really close to Toast on his fresh mediums. I'm not streaming on PSF1 channel, of course. I'm streaming on PSF1. My name, I'm not going to say it in English because I think it sounds stupid in English. But if I say it in Dutch, people don't understand what I'm talking about. David Edwards. That name's familiar. What's your PlayStation name? And hi, but what's your PlayStation name? Wait, isn't he? Oh, who's that? That's Toast. Hit the wall, office's front wing. Yeah, he's Farmer. Yeah, I thought so. How did he come in? Well, his race probably didn't start then. So now the gaps are all nice and big again, but we have Yaram actually almost within 1 second of King Pete here, so he's going to probably be able to make a move next lap, because it looks like Yaram has a bit more pace. So we're just going to ride on board with him for now, because yeah, his gap is the closest. And Thomas, you are Fruital Cruise from F1, if I'm correct, right? Yaram is going to be just about within 1 second of King Pete on this straight here. Yes, he opens the air, so he is. He is looking to close that gap down to probably right about 4. Oh, that's Toast out. Hopefully he's in the pit lane. But Yaram looking to close the gap to just about this distance to use his DRS to full potential and go for the overtake. They actually gained another 10th in that last, well, almost final corner. Second to last corner. And there he goes with DRS going to the inside of turn 1, outside of turn 2, inside of turn 3. Because it's a little combination of corners right here. But he already has made the move before entering turn 1, so Yaram storming through the field after spinning, half spinning. King Pete going off track a little bit. Noah got a 3-second time penalty and Toast left the session. King Pete probably pushing a bit now. He doesn't put it to non-ERS, so he is trying to keep up with Yaram just to have his slipstream one or two times, just to have him give him a little bit more lap time, because he probably knows he isn't quicker than Yarham. He really needs a good run through sector 3 here to go for an overtake, but I think Yarham does have this. With now Varamir closing in on J-Ghost. His tires are going to be slower than the hards right now. There's just nothing J-Ghost can do to keep these tires to longer than lap 13, I would say. I would say J-Ghost goes into the pit at lap 12 or 13. One of those. Looks like Varamir made a little mistake into 1 and 2. Looking to close the gap before J-Ghost goes into pit, probably just to get that little bit. Ooh, that's yellows in sector 3, and that's Noah in the wall. Lap 11, he can go to hards and try to complete his race. He will, if he completes the race, he will definitely get points. It isn't much, but he will get the points, because, well, he's in P9 always. There's just no one who can change that. Tapping the wall in pit entry doesn't matter that much. Getting his 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane as well. That's what I was about to say, is that not what Noah wanted. Going to the hards indeed. Okay, his tires are buggy as hell, because left it was showing he was going on soft, but I can confirm he is on the hard. King Pete, 3-second tire penalty. Yarham coming in. Varamir now within the 1 second when the detection point came, left Noah, so Noah isn't in between those two. And Yarham is the only one besides Noah to pit. Noah had to pit because of his broken front wing. Yeah, so Yarham still in. Did he change his front wing? Did I miss him changing his front wing? Because I think he was in the pit pretty long, wasn't he? Yeah, I don't know. So J-Ghost picking up the pace a little bit to actually increase the gap to Varamir. He's probably pushing a bit now to come into the pits, and that's King Pete out. We'll right on board with Yarham, probably at the top of turn 9. I would say it's turn 9. Yeah, it's turn 9. It's probably to the yes, he's over there on the right, spinning after probably hitting the gravel trap on the left hand side of the corner. That's going to give Noah, who already made 2 pit stops, is 32 seconds behind Ryan, another free position, so he's going to be P8 if he finishes the race, because you have to finish 90 to 95% of the race to actually have your points when you DNF, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ooh, I think Varamir actually made a whoopsie, because he is now, or the timer just did stupid. Can I swear? I don't know, can I swear? Ah. Oh well. The timer did stupid shit, because he is already back to within 1 second when he just was about 3 seconds behind him if I have to follow the time. I don't know. Ooh, Ryan and Dylan both coming into the pit lane, so not interesting anymore. J-Ghost and Varamir on 1.1 seconds. Okay, so everyone's into the pit except for the top 2 guys. Yes? Yes. Correct. Because Yarham already made his pit stop and he is about 30 seconds behind. Varamir within the 1 second, so if he keeps it through this session, he will have his sneaky little DRS, because J-Ghost is probably going to come into the pit. Why is he driving so slow? Is it just me? Does he have a puncture or something? Is it just me or is everyone? Wait, Varamir's coming in as well. So the racing points are double stacking, while Varmir had harder compound of tires. Okay, that just made things a bit more exciting. Varmir is planning on taking those mediums 20 laps. I don't think he's going to make that one. I think Varmir has to make another pit stop with these tires. He already lost way too much time in that pit stop because he pitted on the same lap as Jay Ghost did. He put on the medium tires because he didn't have another choice than to put on the medium tires because they're soft. Simply. Oh, there's a safety car, ladies. Okay. I did not see that. So King Pete's car or someone spinning caused a safety car. I thought they were just. Oh my god! Honestly, I'm stupid. That's why they were driving so slow as well. It all makes sense now. Okay. Nothing said. Nothing said. So the field is going to close up big time now, with Noah probably feeling the worst right now because he's on the worst set of tires, but he's going to pit to mediums. He's taking mediums 20 laps even with like 3-4 laps, probably 3 on the safety car. That's just impossible to do. I feel like it's impossible. Maybe Varmir has practiced it a lot and is capable of doing it, but I don't think it is. I think this safety car and this strategy for Varmir fucked him up big time, because everyone is going to be closer together, even though most of them have made 2 stops. Everyone is going to be close together. Varmir is going to make his second stop, and then he's going to join behind everyone who already made 2 stops, because, well, they have the safety car now to close the gap they lost because of making extra stop. Unless Varmir can take his mediums all the way, but he will have a horrible traction at the end of his stint. I don't see how this is going to work for him. Well, it's only Noah who is 3 corners away from the safety car now, and then everyone is bunched up again. So I'm not going to jinx it. I was going to say expect some things flying through the air like birds, but not quite birds. Maybe that's the same color as birds, but it doesn't matter. Expect some things to fly. Watch the skies. Because everyone's bunched up, everyone wants to overtake each other, everyone wants to have the best finishing position, everyone wants to have the maximal points they can get, and if that means dive it, well, now probably, it's F2, right? They should be smart enough. The safety car in this lap now, Noah has caught up. Dylan wouldn't overtake him if it were you. Good job. And Jay Ghost is going to set the pace right now, I believe, because the lights are off. So I think he can decide the pace now. And actually, let's go on board with Yaram, because Yaram is the guy behind the leader. He is the guy who has to. Ooh, that's smart. You should have just kept driving there, Yaram. That's smart. He can't take off. He's going now. Ooh, that's hitting the back of someone. Yaram, you can't overtake. Yaram. Okay, so he let Jago go back through, but now Varmir is coming through as well. Maybe Varmir thinks he can drive a gap. Ooh, Yaram seems angry the way he's driving with his broken front wing. I just gotta. Oh, Noah actually jumped 2 cars. He's going to jump the 3rd car right here. So Noah had a pretty good restart. Ooh, I think there was a crash. I think there was a crash and some cars... Why am I on TV? Yeah, Dylan retired. Does the Renault have front... Yes, the Renault has front wing damage. Oh god, there are a lot of DNFs here. Yarham now probably ruining Farmir's strategy, because I think the strategy of Farmir was trying to get past his teammate as quick as possible, then get his gap as big as he could, then go on to softs and just deal with those hards. Those old hards versus new softs, that ain't happening for the hard runners. Yeah, so Farmir with a lot more speed because of Yarham's front wing damage. Nice and easy, I would say. Yeah, nice and easy. Now, let's go on board with Fair, who's going to close up to Yarham as well, probably. So that's probably Fair on a potential podium drive here. And Varomir already back. Ooh, yep, that's Yarham out. Watch out for the car. Ooh, nice dodging from Noah. Looks like he plays dodgeball quite a lot. And that's yet another retirement. So only half the drivers remain now. Ryan made that extra stop because he had damage as well. Okay, let's go on board with Varomir. Because he is probably going to overtake J Ghost in this next lap. I think he can gain enough. Short section 2/3 to get a better exit, nice. And cranking up to overtake ERS, opening the... Ooh, DRS isn't... Ooh, yeah, I forgot DRS isn't available till this lap. Noah looking pretty comfortable there in P4. Definitely comfortable in P5. And Varomir still chasing J Ghost. J Ghost going out a little bit wide, so he's pushing it. He's trying to keep Varomir as long behind as he possibly can, because he knows Varomir has to make another stop. Only few tenths now, so maybe Varomir is going for it after turn 9 on this back straight. Look at the difference in time. Sorry. No, the gap is always too big when they come on top of turn 9. It's just this track. It's fun and all. I mean, it's a challenging track as a driver, but to commentate on, to watch, I don't think it's the best track, if I'm completely honest. Ooh, Varomir actually lost some time in sector 3 there. I don't know, is 6 tenths close enough to make a move? Is 6 tenths close enough? Is 6 tenths close? And no, it's not. So if you're on the softer compound, you have a better exit out of the last corner. You have DRS, you get a good slipstream, then with 5 tenths you will be able to what was I going to say? You will be able to overtake the car in front. But keep in mind, you have to have a better exit, and you have to have DRS without your opponent driver you drive against having DRS. Why are these gaps so big? Okay, Varomir trying to keep it within those 5 tenths now. He has a half a tenth to play around with. He is losing 1/10 of a tenth. Now, ooh, J goes touching the grass a little bit, so that's gained him some time. Keep it together through this section. Get a good exit. Ooh, just about. I think he's just about close enough. pretty comfortable. Actually, nope, nope it's not. Nope it's not, nope it's not, nope it's not. Yeah it is. Two respectful drivers, giving each other enough space. Now Jordan, J Ghost. Ooh, that's Noah unfair. Seemed the glimpse we. Oh, that's J Ghost's on Varmir as well. Varmir having the inside here. Yeah. That's respectful driving. But the glimpse of the dive, I think the dive Noah made on fair, it looked very, very fair. Fair. Yeah, it's funny, I know, I'm funny. But it's probably, it seemed fair. It looked like a really good move from Noah. And he's on more worn tires than fair. So if Noah can just pull away now, because far and stay within 20 seconds, 21 seconds, or Faramir when he is 8.6 behind him now. If he stays within 21 seconds, I believe it is, then he might jump Faramir as well. If he can keep him behind, then he gets a P2. And if he keeps Fear behind here, he can get his P3, which he started on in first place, I believe. Yes. So everyone up positions except for J Ghost, who and Noah of course, but he's on the same position. So everyone up except for Noah and Faramir. J Ghost obviously being on pole, so if you lose any positions, well, it's always if you lose positions you're down in position. Okay. I think Noah is pulling away. Oh, exactly the camera angle I wanted actually. Normally this is the worst camera angle, but now it's actually a pretty good one. You can see Fear trying to keep it within 1 second. I think Noah has penalties. I don't know if Fear has. Let me get a quick look at disabled Fear. No, Fear doesn't have a warning and Noah does, I believe. Yeah, so Noah is on 8 seconds, I believe. Yes, he is. Okay, so Noah's probably racing for his P3 here. Trying to, well, ditch Fear, drive a little bit, have fun. Maybe building a sandcastle with the gravel. I don't know if that's possible or not, probably not. But it would be pretty awesome to see just this car. He stops, he gets out, build a little gravel castle, and then still finishing P3. Would be nice, but I don't think it's possible within these games. Okay, yeah, that's my story. That's my TED talk. Thanks for listening, guys. If you can just donate $2 to me, would be appreciated. Or needed, would be appreciated. Would be a nice lunch for me tomorrow. Stan, how you doing? Okay, let's go on board with Faramir because there aren't any close gaps and he's the leader, so that's obvious. Yeah, you shouldn't swear, Stan, come on. Come on. You shouldn't swear. I'm just going to deny your comments. I'm sorry. Yeah. I mean, what else is there to talk about? Faramir. If he... I don't want to see this actually, I want to see Tycho live. So... get to leader please. Faramir, if he stops, he's going to get right into the traffic of Taffy, Fair and Noah, I believe. That's not bullying, Stan. Yeah, so Varmir, his tires will be dead in about, I think you can take him 4 more laps, but well, maybe he joins in P5. I will give him the P5, but I don't think he's going to get out ahead of Fear or Noah. Because he isn't pulling away that hard, you know? Gap stays at about 2.2 seconds. I mean, he is pulling away from the guys behind J Ghost, but I wish I could. You know, like the thing FIA puts on the right bottom of your screen, where you see awful description of how the tire life of a driver is. They should implement it in this game, because they already show tire wear with percentages, so they can just get the percentages from the driver, like get it, like it's just a simple get probably. Won't be that simple, but just get it from the driver you're spectating. So every time you click on the button to switch the person you're spectating, just fire a function that like gives you the information of the driver, like giving his fuel levels, giving his tire wear, and then on a detail make a thing with like, no, not on a detail, like a heads up, HUD or something, and make it so I can put like the tire wear of the driver on the bottom right of the screen. That would actually be awesome. Codemasters, if you're watching this, ID, just calling it. They probably don't watch my videos, which is pretty sad, because I still pay for their games. I mean, give me some respect, you know. Okay, so Varmir has 21 seconds to Taffy. Okay, he's going to come out in P4. He just all of a sudden started gaining like a couple of tenths a lap on J Ghost and a lot of tenths a lap on the guys in P3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so Varmir has the fastest lap pretty comfortably. Ryan did a 1:21.2. Varmir did a 1:20.9, so that's a good lap. Yeah. Fear is now 3 seconds behind Noah. That's Noah, this is Fear. Ooh, a little wobble. Teffy is closing in on Fear. Yeah, he is. I'm sorry. I don't know how to commentate normal, because my brain doesn't function normally, I guess. Yeah, that's a logical explanation. I'm sorry, Penny, this stream is a mess. I'm sorry. But hey, it's better than giving these guys no stream. I felt like they deserved a stream, so I was like, I'll stream it. Because these guys are the future of PSF1. They will go up to F1 when the old F1 drivers die or they just don't have enough points to stay in F1. These guys will go up and they will race in F1. Farmer putting in another quickest lap, so he probably is listening to my stream. He's like, you would think my 20.9 was a good lap? Well, here you have a 20.8. Accept it or leave it. Well, I'll accept it, Mr. Varmir. And you'll probably, if I can say, get your victory, I think P2. You will get your P2. Yeah. So Ryan decided to come into the pit after 9 laps on mediums or softs. What the fuck is this game doing? He's going to softs now, so he was on the mediums, okay. He's going to try to get the fastest lap because there's no way he's going to get anywhere near Tuffy again. Tuffy is going to get near Fear because he is 1.5 seconds behind. Yes, I'm correct. And Varmer chucks in another fastest lap, even though I think that lap was exactly the same as his last lap, isn't it? Ooh, no, it actually is slightly faster, I'm sorry. Definitely not within 1 second on this straight, but I'm sure he'll get a next lap with the rate he's catching him now. No, already halfway on the gap he has to have on Fear. He's halfway there to keep his P3. Yeah, to keep it P3 actually. It's just to keep it P3. Definitely not closing in that much on Fairfield, probably pushing a little bit more now because he's closing in on Noah a little bit. Okay, so Noah is gaining again, so it looks like in sector 2 and 3 Noah is a bit faster than Fear, but Fear is a little bit faster in sector 1. Daffy lost 5/10 that lap. Yes, 5/10 to Fear. Well, if Daffy closes in on Fear and they have a little bit of a battle, then Noah can pull away just a little bit more and get his P3, but I'm knocking on wood. I don't want to give him the commentator curse because I think he has done a really good drive actually. Not giving up after 3 stops, I believe it is. 2 steps? Yeah, 2 stops. 2 times hitting the wall. Not giving up, just fighting for his position, and there is Ryan's fastest lap with 7/10 of a second. So he will probably keep that one. It has to happen now for both Tuffy and Noah. They need to have a battle now. Or one of them needs to get a penalty, but I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. Varmer now is in lap 30 of 33, while most of the other drivers are still in lap 29. Daffy 1.2 behind, come on, you need to close to a little bit less than a tenth now in this final sector to get your DRS, come on. Nope. Looks like Daffy is really struggling in sector 3 there. Is Varmer actually going to take his tires all the way? He's going to do 20 laps on mediums. That's normally what you would do on hards. So I think Jago's tire wear will be way better than Varmer's tire wear is going to be. So that's going to be an interesting one as well. We'll definitely keep our eyes on that gap. Going back to Fear and Taffy now, because their gap is just the closest, and it has been for almost 3 laps now. Wait, didn't Noah serve one of his penalties in the pit lane? when he jumped in the second time. Because he had the 3 seconds before that. He had the 3 seconds, then he went to the pit. So doesn't the game serve the 3 seconds on its own without your decision? Because if that's the case, no one only needs 5 seconds to clear. Well, we'll see at the end where everyone finishes. If Taffy can keep his head down in this not last and final, but just final. Ooh, there's Yells in sector 3. Ooh, that's Noah. Is it on? Yeah. It's on the elevated curb. And no, actually he can go to the softs because he has to get behind and try to go for the quickest lap to get it 1 extra point maybe. Yeah, he's going to do it. He's going to try and get the fastest lap off of Ryan, which currently is a 1:20.1. So if Noah on the he isn't going to get it any more perfect. He's on lap 32 now. His lap 33 is going to be the final lap of the race. He's going to have a fresh front wing. He's going to serve his penalty now, so he might actually end up. Yep, there's Ryan. But if he gets that 1 extra point, it will still help him in his championship. Gap. J Ghost is probably not going to catch Varmeer anymore. And Noah, with his fresh front wing, going to probably treat his final lap like a qualifying lap. Because if he does, he will absolutely shred the time of Ryan it is. Yeah, J Ghost has to close in 3 seconds in 2 sectors, so that's not going to happen. I think Faramir won. Fair, oh actually, Taffy and Fair are on the main straight now. And remember what I said, you have to be within 5 tenths, have a good exit with DRS open. He is not going for it, because for some reason he didn't have the overspeed probably. Ooh, that's almost Taffy round. Come on Taffy. Hang in there, buddy. Ooh, actually, is he going to do it? No, because they are already at the final couple of corners. I don't think Taffy is going to make the move on Fair now. Or has to do a crazy dive. Yeah, Warner 20 laps on mediums. Amazing drive from him. J Ghost is P2. Fair and Taffy still battling it out for P3. I don't know if any one of these guys have penalties. And there's yellows in sector 2. That's probably Ryan, because these guys are in sector 3 already. Does Fair have a penalty or does he get his podium? Fair gets his podium. So GD top to the top 3. GD Taffy for now. Ryan going very slowly. And what is Noah's? You're not. Oh, come on! Ryan, no. No. Ryan just slowed the hell down to just Did Noah still get the fastest lap? Ryan, honestly, man, that's not how you're supposed to play this game. If Noah recorded it, actually it is on stream as well. You can just see. If Noah's smart, he's just going to submit it, because Ryan could have finished a long time before him. Just slowed Noah way down so Noah wouldn't get the fastest lap, I think it is. But yes, GG's to the podium of Faramir, J Ghosts and X Disabled Fear. Yeah, the two racing points have been on other division this race. And Fear, really good drive from him. I think he actually spun 1 or 2 times, so to end up on the on the podium is a really good drive from him. I don't think, no, it's instantly going to kick me. So I'm going to end the stream here. You can join the normal PSF1 channel at 9 o'clock with your regular commentator, because I have to drive on my own. If I'm not mistaken, the regular commentator will be there to commentate on F1. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and leave a subscribe not to this channel but to the PSF1 channel, because there's where you're going to see this kind of racing every single week on Sunday. Make the best of the rest of your day. Have a good one, guys.